Namaste, yogis, yoga lovers, yoga teachers, yoga queens. Hello, hello. Alicia here. And this holiday season and every holiday season, there's always a point at the conversation when you have that one loved one that's like, so, you're still doing that yoga thing? And then there's the moment where you, as the yogi, get to make a choice. You can choose a couple of things. Some of those things could be you could choose to have your feelings hurt about, the way maybe their tone, as if it's not a prestigious thing or prestigious, depending on the area and the accent that you speak it. There is an option for you to take a deep breath and to really be aware that it's not about the perspective of someone else who doesn't have the same values and experiences as you. It's also could be a choice for you in your mind to take yoga as a serious business and actually make money doing this stuff. The reason why I come here and my goal is like every day, I'm telling y'all this, I'm gonna have me a team and eventually I'm gonna start recording these in advance. And so you're gonna get one of these videos every day. You can like literally with your subscription, your notifications, you can get some of this stuff that I talk about every day, a little smidgen. And the reason why I do this work is because I was diagnosed with lupus in 2009. Y'all know that because I done told you. And the way that I show up for me is so important. And so like a little bit of background, even though I told y'all this before, I'm happy to share again, but the real ones, y'all know, y'all done seen the back ones. So the vision that I saw was like, I was teaching yoga and people were having the types of breakthroughs that I had when I learned to love myself in different ways through the practice of yoga. And so I would see, after classes, people come out and they're like smiling and they're just like, this weight off my shoulders has been lifted. Oh, yoga, yes. Oh, you're my favorite yoga teacher. So many things, right? And it felt so good. It's like little dopamine hits. It's like, yeah. And I'm like, I not only see them getting the benefit, I'm getting the benefit. And I was like, let's keep doing this. And what I noticed is that when I taught, and I value teaching more than like taking my own time for practice, focusing on me, I started to feel aches and pains in my body again. And the way me and my body are, the way our relationship works, my body says something to me or whispers something to me, and I've been getting better and better about listening the first time. Because when the knock gets louder, and this is something, if you know somebody with an autoimmune, like you may look at them and you cannot tell that they're in pain, and they can be in pain. So let me come back away from the tangent. The reason why I teach this is because I want a lot of yoga to be happening in the world. So if you're watching this, like that's what I want to see. And of course, everybody's wants are different. However, I feel like if you even keep up with this content, you can like hear my dishwasher in the background, my fridge in the background. Like I'm not doing anything like super special technical wise. I'm just saying like the message that I have inside of me was not letting up, like to the point where I need to share, because I can't teach a lot of classes, not physically capable, energetically capable to even think or imagine that I need to be everyone's yoga teacher. No. Everybody has their own audience. There are people that are gonna come to you because you're you. There are people that come to me because I'm me. People that go to this person and that person. And everyone attracts their audience. We're not taking audience members from other people. So in that regard, there's an abundance out here in this world, because I know you know a whole bunch of people who don't do yoga. That's who needs the yoga. That's why I give these gyms away for free. Like, I'm dropping them, because it's like, if someone hadn't given them that to me, or even, ooh, this is a good one. You know how when you teach in yoga, ooh, I was gonna lean on that table. You know how you teach in yoga, and then you say something in the class, and it's like, oh shit, that was deep as fuck. Yes, man, where did that come from? And you're like, yeah. So that's another reason why I do these. So I don't claim to be perfect. I'm getting this knowledge as it's coming out my mouth. And so I just want to say, if your family feels some type of way about the yoga practice, it's because they do not see from your perspective. And it's not your job to make them a yogi. So avoid that if possible. What you can do is just live and enjoy time with your family. Talk to them. You know, we're not convincing people. Because there's a moment, and I talk about this a lot. There are 3 types of yoga teachers. There's a beginner, there's an intermediate, and there's an advanced. And that intermediate space is where it's like, you need to do yoga. No, I teach yoga, so you need to do yoga. You need to do yoga. We're not doing guilt trips. We're not doing blame games. So this holiday, ongoing holidays, you get to just genuinely be happy in the space. And when people come at me with guilt trips and you know, it seems like it's shade happening and throwing around, I just take a deep breath. If they say, oh, you know, I haven't talked to you in forever, like something like that, like, oh, you just don't call me, your fingers don't work, or whatever, you know, you never know what your family member's gonna say, okay? So whatever they say, you can take a deep breath. And then you can say, oh man, you know what? I'm happy to see you too. You like, think about what it is that's actually being said. Because whenever, and this, I work on this a lot with my husband, I'm gonna have to do a whole series about relationships, y'all, because that yoga life is so good. Like, even when I'm upset with my husband, like, I know who he is because of our connection in my practice. Yeah. Pause for a little, like, think about my husband moment. Okay. I like him. Okay, so, like, y'all, I'm also gonna have to talk about that, about even being ready to be in a relationship like this. You know, my yoga practice helped me to do that. And so, like, so much of my personal life has changed. Like, all these different things are breaking all these generational curses and literally feeling things open up energetically. And like, I can't keep that to myself. Like, I would feel guilty. I actually physically, energetically cannot keep it to myself. Literally, I wake up in the middle of the night, like 2 a.m. I'm like, I need to create more opportunities for yoga in the world. So, from me to you, please get over any internal things that you need to be attached to, or that you feel the need to be attached to. So this is an element of yoga, non-attachment. And so if you're a yoga teacher trainee or a yoga teacher, non-attachment, then you can immediately think in your mind the word in Sanskrit if you like. I also like to speak in English when I'm speaking in English, and when I'm speaking in French, j'aime parler en français. And so, yeah. Okay, so I'm also just really excited because it is Thanksgiving when I'm recording this. I'm about to go get some hugs, and I told myself I'm not leaving the house without recording a video for my yogis so that all my yoga queens can radiate peace from within, because that's really what gets people attracted to yoga. Not because you say yoga 100 times. It's because they see you and they're like, damn, I know what you've been through. You've been through some bullshit or some shit going on in the world. How are you keeping it together? And they're like, ding, ding, ding. When they ask you is when you have the opportunity to share the yoga. Share the yoga. Share the yoga. Share the yoga. Okay? Because it's a whole lot of yogis in this motherfucker. All right, so that's the goal. Okay? And it feel good? Do your shoulders like that? Yes. Okay. So we're not convincing people to do yoga. We're not taking things personally. We're not going to those places because we're going to practice yoga. I'm going to take my breaths. You're going to take your breaths. And then we just get to exist with our family. All right? So I'm on it. You're on it. Y'all know the mission. World peace through inner peace. We have to continue to serve our communities in our little areas, in my little, small niche of yogis who want to really stand out as leaders and living the life of yoga at a high level. So I really serve that community, whereas, other people out there serve their own communities and you have your own community. So yes, let's do it. Keep an eye out for the Break the Curse Challenge. It is a 30-day challenge. It is going to be tough. It is going to be tough, but our ultimate goal is to create habits that stick with us so that, we can really get out of those cycles and create a legacy of flourishing in our bloodlines, in our family reputation, all that, okay? So I'll be telling y'all more information about that. Also, I always do these at the very end or in the comments or in the captions. We have a secret sale going on right now. So depending on when you're watching this video, there's a secret sale going on at Yoga Queen Academy. So go to my Instagram page to get the direct link to register for our secret sale. I'm not going to tell you how much it costs. I'm not going to tell you more of the details. If you're interested, you go figure it out. Follow me on IG. Connect with me at Official Yoga Queen. Y'all know the mission. I don't mind saying it a couple times because I don't want you to forget. We're going world peace through inner peace, y'all. So it got to be here in order to be there. I'll see you in the next video.